sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. Y'all, I'm so sorry about that. This traffic is so bad right now. There was a wreck earlier, so I didn't want to try to flip the phone around. So I had to just shut that one down and come right back on. But yeah, this women's panel, I think Heidi could do something good with this panel. But they are, when Heidi talks about Phi Babe, you can tell it's vitriolic. Listen to her tone. It's like she's screaming almost. And Jay Wilson showed that woman nothing but respect. And she just gave him her ass to kiss. He was calling her his sister and everything. And I told y'all the other day, I told Jay Wilson, Heidi doesn't like you. Ultimately, she is smiling with you, but you let the wind blow in any direction and she's going to be out. I told Jay Wilson this. Heidi is not to be trusted at all. So, yeah, I'm back, y'all. Brown sugar, pebbles. I'm being careful, but it's amazing how these people, YouTube magnifies a person's natural persona. If a person has bully characteristics, it'll be magnified on YouTube because they have enablers. It's almost like a celebrity. You know, to a certain extent, you become like a reality star on a different level. And I disagree with Jay Wilson on in one thing when he says YouTube. I don't think YouTube is real life for a lot of people, but I'm not acting when I'm talking about who I am and my life experiences. It's real. It's not scripted. Me doing a parody is me doing just that. But me talking about my upbringing or my life experiences, it's all real. I think you can have friends from YouTube. But my thing with that is your discernment. What Jay Wilson calls discernment, and what I call is just, reading people and checking them out to see, where they're coming from. I'm very intuitive. Let me say that. I'm very intuitive, and I can peep a person on BS really easily. I have policemen in my family. So I've always learned to watch people. Hey, but I give people the side eye. If you start moving funny, and a good example was last night. I went into some chat rooms and I'm hiding in the bushes. And what I did was I just blocked 3 people. I blocked 3 people in other chats because I saw the negative energy that they had, and I said I don't ever want them even coming into my chat responding or saying anything. So let me block them because I see how you moving. You're moving funny and you're such a negative person. I'm gonna block you right now so we don't have a problem down the line. And you know what? Jay Wilson may be about the coins, Y'all, I have over 2,000 people now. I haven't even gotten monetized. I haven't, I am going to, but I haven't just taken the time to do it. Uh, because I mean, I'm not, uh, it's okay. And it helps out the monetization. I don't like being on anyone's leash and people telling me exactly what I can and can't do. But I don't do a lot of cursing and I don't have hate speech, so I will get paid for most of my videos anyway. But I'm not gonna bring a coin to my channel and I'm bringing a negative energy to my channel. Thank you, Raina. I don't. I'm not about coins like that. Money doesn't make me like that. I don't. No digs at Jay Wilson. He likes coins. A lot. I'm very different in that. I mean, because I was raised up. I didn't have money when I was a little kid. We lived at the poverty level for a lot of my childhood. Some of my family had money. I had grandparents that had money, um, but that money was theirs, and we lived with them for a period of time. But as far as me having money as a kid, we were poor. So as an adult, money is not money to me can come and can go. I've been to Lagos, Nigeria. I've been to Canada and Mexico. I lived in an apartment as a kid that had lights and water cut off at times. So I've seen the different spectrums of human life. Right, you make the money. Y'all, I've been on TV. It was brief. Uh, and I don't know if y'all watched the video before when I talked about me being on Ricki Lake. I was on Ricki Lake. It was the year that Janet Jackson came out with her Velvet Rope CD, because there was a CD release party at the Virgin Mega Store in Manhattan. I stayed at the Mayflower Inn next to Trump Plaza. So the topic of Ricki Lake's show was confronting an ex. And I was a guest. I wasn't in the audience. I was a guest on the show. And y'all have to remember, this was during the VHS times. I'm 44 years old. So when we did the show, it was on VHS. And y'all have to remember also, this was kind of like me coming out to my family. I never just sat down and told my family I was gay. But my friend Thurman and I wanted to go to Ricki Lake. We wanted to go to New York, I mean. So we came up with this idea of saying that we were exes. We used to date. So we both got on the show. They called us within a few days. And we went on the show. And the funny thing is, we look a lot alike. And when I tell you, I heard people in the audience and they were like, I think they look like brothers. They look like brothers. Because we do look a lot alike. I've had people that thought I was him when they saw me. Um, People both used to tell us that we looked like we could be related. No, not incest. And speaking of that, again, on the women's panel, they were talking about me making a comment. And I can't say this enough, y'all. The comment I made was not supporting any type of pedophilia. I was saying little children may be like 7 or 8 years old, and they may like show themselves to each other Yo, now stop acting like I'm saying something that's really odd. You know, little boys, when we're little, we may be going to the bathroom in grade school and you're showing each other your wee wees or something. You're not doing anything like sexual touching, like oral or I don't want to be vulgar, but little children may experiment like that. People playing mamas and daddies may hump on each other. This is not them having sex, but little kids are like that. And y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know this is not anything that's far-fetched. And it's killing me that people are acting like, oh my God, Rebel son must have been molested. You know, Heidi was making up this whole storyline of me being molested. No, I wasn't molested. Um, but children are like that. You know, little gay boys that's on here, you know damn well what I'm talking about. It's kid curiosity. That's basically what it is. It's not me saying I was 5 years old and a 14-year-old cousin touched on me. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you may have been 7 or 8 years old and you're like, oh, you know, yours look different. You know, you may, children say some the damnedest things. But of course, no, me and my cousins didn't have any type of sexual relationship. It was just, you may have showed each other your stuff or something, or played mamas and daddies. That was the extent of it. Playing doctor and nurse, mamas and daddies. Cops and robbers. When we played cops and robbers, I was always the prostitute. You know, I think that kids play little games like that. And I'm joking when I said prostitute, y'all. They know I wasn't. And when I said that, people, you know, Jay Wilson and them, they were like, oh no, except what I mean, they were like, what, you know, what are you saying? And I'm like, what I'm saying is children do experiment. That's not saying you're actually having sex, but it's a curiosity thing. Little boys will be in the bathroom in grade school, and we showed each other our, what we said was our wee wees. We did that. We were in kindergarten. Did somebody sit down and play with each other's stuff? And no, we didn't do that. I didn't say that. And people are trying to be politically correct, and that's the sad thing. Jay Wilson is very polite in his mannerisms and what he say. I'm not like that. I'm gonna give you the hard truth, and you may not like it, but I'm not gonna speak and I'm not being dishonest about anything. Yes, me and cousins did show each other our little TTs. Yes, we did do that. We played mamas and daddies. We played doctors and nurses. We played that. No, no one had sex. No, it wasn't the case. We were little children. We didn't know about sex like that. We were mimicking what we saw on TV. We didn't know what. That's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to twist my words to say something I wasn't saying. And it's like, okay, well, let's not speak on that because, you know, I don't want I don't want to lose subscribers. You know what, y'all, you can support me. I appreciate it. But if I lose subscribers because I'm speaking my truth, see ya. To hell with you. Exit stage left. Because I'm not going to get on here being fake with people. That's not what I'm made of. That's not my constitution. I'm not made of that. It is natural. Thank you. And Stephen, it's about being too candid. They're trying to, and let me say this. When I say that, like for instance, with Jay Wilson, and I respect Jay Wilson, but he's being church nice. He's being church nice. You know how church people can be very, they want to have a persona to be liked by everyone, and they're being very nice not to step on toes. Meanwhile, I've always been that opposite person. Again, I've always been rebellious. I'm not going to try to appease people like that. Jay is very polite, and he doesn't want to rub people the wrong way. I'm just speaking my truth, my experiences. I tell y'all about my family upbringing. There were people in my family that were alcoholics. We lived in poverty as a child a lot of my life. My mother was on food stamps. I'm not embarrassed about that. I'm not going to give making this persona that's not who I am. Yeah, Jay be ripping him when he wants to. And I have respect for Jay Wilson. We're different people. You know, he does his thing, I do my thing. And I think, but see, you can be upfront, diving, but I'm not pushy with who my belief system is that. I'm a spiritual person, for example. I'm spiritual. I'm not into organized religion at all. My father went to school for theology. But again, I don't push my belief system upon people. I respect your belief. What gets you by, gets you by. What gets you by, gets you by. But for me, I'm not pressed to impress people. And Jay will read the girls down. Yes, he will. And Jay is a very giving person. And he gives people chance after chance. Me, I'm not that person. You know, you cross me and I think you mean no good for me, I cut you loose quick. I don't know. All these Quanies and how people shout out Quani and they're shouting out some of these other YouTube people. I don't roll with them like that. I will never roll with Quani because she is too crazy as hell. Heidi is too crazy as hell. Nicole Tyler's too crazy as hell. Wiley, crazy as hell. I will not roll with people like that. I won't. There's no chance that they're getting with me because I see how they move with other people. Right. Just one and only. I don't roll with people like that. That crazy that you on 1 minute you talking about somebody's children getting screwed and that stuff Quantity be spitting out. No, I can't roll with that. That's not funny to me. Hey, Miss Brooklyn, that's not funny. I don't find it entertaining. And y'all, I get in this car and I be talking with y'all, knowing I need to jump on this shuttle to go to work. Uh, I'm getting out of here. We'll talk later. I will see y'all tonight on the gentleman's panel. Y'all be ready to see our costumes. I'm gonna be a singer. Let me say this. I'll be a singer. My face is gonna be made up, but it's a male singer. I'll give you that much. I will see y'all later. Peace out. Much love to you. Peace.